Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. And yesterday I alluded to the fact that God created us to be creators. That is, that we are not called simply to make a living. I know a lot of folks. In fact, there was a study done by Barna, a worldwide study, that said that only 2% of people on earth are actually satisfied and happy and content in their employment. Most of us, that says 98% of us, are really struggling in our jobs and are actually very dissatisfied by our jobs and very dissatisfied by how we are simply getting by or, quote unquote, making a living. And I think that becomes because of the meaning and purpose. When we look at those employees and those people who are working, who find joy in their work, some of the folks that you'll find on that list are quite amazing. Firefighters usually tops the list because firefighters live a life in which they are providing a service and offering help and salvation. They know immediately what the meaning of their job is and what the purpose of their job is. If you want to be happy in your job, if you want to be happy in the way that you go about earning, we have to find a way to find meaningful, purposeful life within that. We have to find a way that it fits within all of society and offers a service and care and love for others. And when you focus on that aspect of your career, job, calling, choice, vocation, then it becomes something you enjoy. It may be that you need to change careers because you realize that you can't find that answer. But what I'm saying is this, is that we are not, as a people of faith, called to make a living. No, that's not what God called us to be. God called us in Genesis to be fruitful and multiply. It had more to do with it than just babies. Being fruitful and multiplying meant going forth and being creative. We were created in the Creator's image. Because we're created in the Creator's image, we are all artists. We are all creators. We are all creative. We are all called to go forth and to bear fruit, to create, to make life possible. That's the calling that God puts on our hearts. Not to go out and just make a buck, make a living. No. It's important to do that, but to make life possible. I've met lots of different people who have found great joy, not maybe in their vocation, but in what they use, how they make money in their vocation to do. I met a guy one time who was an accountant for construction. He was not an accountant for construction. He was a guitar player. He earned his paycheck so that he could make life possible with his guitar. There's a lot of people who can do that. Who make a living only so that they can make life possible. That's what we're called to be about. As a people of faith, be creative, find meaning and purpose in your life, in the way that you offer life to all the world, through however it is that you are reflecting the Creator's image. Teachers, preachers, police officers, all of us are in the same boat looking for a way to find meaning in our employment. Go do that and find yourself better together. Amen.